Hey guys, so welcome back to another semi-annual sale SAS prep video. It's getting really close to crunch time, so I figured I'd go ahead and do this video again and tell you all of my tips and tricks so that you can get the best bang for your buck. This is probably going to end up being a long video, so go ahead and pause it, get something to drink, get a beverage, get a snack, get your clothes out of the dryer and fold them. I'm going to be doing a lot of yapping. So I actually have a few things that are not semi-annual sale related. So let me knock out the small stuff first, then I'll get into the semi-annual stuff in a minute. So up first, we have a candle sale. Unfortunately, it's not the 3 wicks, it is the 4 ounces. And they go on sale tomorrow, which is Friday the 17th through Tuesday the 21st. Subject to change, wink wink. And they're going to be $5. It's not really 5 or 2 for $10, it's just 5 straight up. So that's going to be kind of cool. They haven't done one in so long. I just gave up on them, you know, even though I keep buying them for some odd reason. They just tunnel, give no throw. You get a few that are great, but there's so many bad apples in the bunch, you just kind of get discouraged and get over it. But the pineapple orchid I had was a total disaster. No throw, tunneled, just terrible. But on the other hand, I had an espresso. I have like 10 of them at this point. I have 10 espresso bar 4 ounces. I've burned through 3 of them, and as far as strength goes, they don't match up to the 3 wick, of course, but they're great. They're super strong. They don't tunnel. They have a nice thick wick, high flame. It's great. So I would definitely recommend grabbing some of those, but I haven't really tried the others. So if you guys have tried any of the 4 ounces and they've burned, and you managed to successfully burn them, let me know what they are so I can perhaps go pick a few up, because, you know, I want to try them, but I don't feel like, you know, the back and forth again. So that's that. And I have a potential DESTASH. I've been watching videos, getting a few ideas here and there, and I thought, well, just give one a shot. So let me show you really quickly the stuff I kind of want to part with. We have a pink chiffon EDT, a forever red EDT, a lemon mint leaf mason jar candle, the sun-ripened raspberry body cream, the nourishing shower smoothie, and the yogurt shower smoothie for mango butter and raspberry, and an Italian lavender deep cleansing hand soap. So this isn't exactly what I'm going to DESTASH, but it's just like an idea. So let me know what you guys would want. That way I can kind of get in my stash and do some digging, because it's crazy. Even though I keep buying, yeah. So that's that. And then I want to show you guys my little Yankee adventure. So you see more fresh mint. I'm so upset they're giving fresh mint the boot. Just when I start kind of sort of getting into Yankee, kind of liking it, they can the only scent that I'm just head over heels for, and that's fresh mint. So I'm like, okay, great. I was told that the reason behind it is that, of course, sales. If it doesn't move, then there's no use in keeping it. I was told that, you know, the ingredients to make the scent cost too much, and just told a lot of stuff, but in a nutshell, they're getting rid of it. And so I had a problem with the store I went to. So to make a long story short, the lady gave me hell about exchanging a candle, and it's like, look, it doesn't work out for me. She kept, you know, going on her, well, my candle this and my candle that. It's like, well, that's your candle, it's not my candle. So she's like, I don't want this to be like, you know, an ongoing thing of I'm like, I've only been in here like less than 15 times in my whole life. Like, what are you talking about? So that was crazy. Of course, I got on that phone, reported her right then and there in the store, in her face, so that she knew I meant business. And I spoke to the district regional that's what it's called, yeah, district regional manager, and we had a long talk, and she's like, look, go to the store, they have a gift card waiting for you, you can get whatever you want. I'm like, whatever I want. She's like, well, let's give you a candle of your choice and 5 tarts. I'm like, that's good. So the manager and I had a talk, and she goes, so, you know, you called them and, you know, it caused a lot of friction. I'm like, look, this is what's going to happen. When and if I'm dissatisfied with anything I buy in the store, it's going to get returned, exchanged, whatever. No matter what, you or someone in the store is going to do the return, period. I don't want to hear anything about it. And that as I'm getting my candle, she's like, make sure you get something you want. I'm like, make sure you go away because I don't even want to hear it. So got my stuff, and that's that. But the bad part is that they're discontinuing it. Now I'm hoping that the scent is so unpopular that it goes to like dirt cheap so I can go in there and, you know, do my thing. But knowing my luck, it probably won't. So that's that. And check out this. Come on. You know this. You remember this. Body Fantasies Cotton Candy. I saw this in Safeway and I felt like I was like 12 or 13 again. Really. But I haven't worn this stuff in like years. It's crazy. But I found this cotton candy one. If you want to see a review, I'll do it, but this is just nostalgic. This reminds me getting up early morning, going to school, going to the bagel shop, and yeah, crazy. So cotton candy fantasy, had to get that one. Alright, so let me scoot this guy on over here. Gotta get my cheat sheet because I had a lot to say. Alright, so now let's talk about some YouTubers that have finally joined the bandwagon. Like, I've been telling them this forever and they finally get it. So, Melon, Sia, the shopping sweetheart, she finally has a YouTube channel. You probably know, but I'm just now finding out about it. Wink, wink. And it's just plain Sia Melon, Ciamalone. And this girl is like, you know, the cream of the crop. She knows info like 10 years ahead of time. So it's like the best source of info. And yeah, so shout out to her, and of course subscribe to her because she's starting the videos, you know, testing the water, see if she likes it. So that's that. And Teresa has her own channel that is Life Inside the Page. Another one, great source of info, knows, you know, stuff beyond even the company. And that's LifeInsideThepage, all spelled properly, correctly. And then a newbie, she's so sweet. Love this girl to the core. Her name is Lovely Kelly XOXO. That's Lovely Kelly XOXO. I just like butchered that, but I'm gonna link these people's pages below in the info section so you can click on that and check them out. She's relatively new. She's super cool. Love her accent, and she lives in like test store area, Reach, so she can get new stuff, show you how it looks, and tell you what she thinks of it. And that's that. So some of you guys are doing videos and not telling me, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I watch every video I'm subscribed to. Like, if I'm subscribed to your channel, I watch every video, but I don't go and look for videos. When I'm on YouTube, I'm so crazy. I watch stuff like lion chases flamingo. Like, I watch the most obscure, like oddball things. I watch old music videos. That's the stuff I watch. I don't watch like fragrance related stuff, like, you know, on my, I guess, spare time. So that's that. So if you are doing videos, and you know, let me know. Just say, hey, hello, yoo-hoo, doing videos. That would be really, really cool. Alright, so now let's get into the semi-annual sale madness. So for those of you that are new or just don't know, semi-annual sale occurs in the summer and late into the winter. And it's basically the time where they clearance out the current 2 seasons in preparation for the next 2 seasons. So example, if it's going to be a June sale, it's going to be clearancing out spring and summer stuff, and you know, that makes room for the fall and winter stuff, or winter to come. So that's what that is. They give great deals, great promotions, great everything. They bring stuff out from the vault. They have stuff in the offsite that they're just not selling, and that they, you know, make for sometimes 90% off. Hello. So that's always great. It's basically a time to stock up. It's, you know, a BBW fan's time to go in there and just go, especially me. Like I've kind of simmered down over the years, but lately I've been doing pretty good. So let's talk about what's coming, and then I'll talk about my, you know, my tricks and tips and all that stuff. So stuff that I've mentioned before that I got a little bit more info from, thanks to Sia. Let's talk about the home fragrance, which are the, I guess, fall candles are coming back. That was a breath of fresh air, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm so sick of like the Seaside Escape and the pomegranate limp or whatever candles they had out. Give us something different, something new. So kudos to them for that. Now the candles again are going to be apple crumble, which is kind of different, because it's like, wait, that was super popular. Why is it not in the, or why is it not going to be in the complete fall lineup? But you don't know the method to their madness. No one knows, so that's that. Apple crumble, salty caramel, mint chocolate, kitchen spice, homemade cookies, ice cream shop, creamy nutmeg, and the cream of the crop for me will always be caramel apple. I think caramel apple is like the best of the best. It's just so authentic, and it just smells good. You just like it, you know? There's really nothing to say. You just like it. Now, all the stuff's going to release in 3-wick and in 2-pack wallflower bulbs, but the only thing is that creamy nutmeg will only have the 2-pack wallflower thing, and then ice cream shop's only going to have the 3-wick, so everything else will have the full, or the 2 forms. Apple crumble, that's just a favorite. Love that to the core. When it first came out, it didn't burn worth a darn, but they've totally, you know, got the hint and idea, and they said, look, we got to knock this out the ballpark. Apple crumble has been flawless, so that's great. Salty caramel, they brought it back. I guess they lowered the scent level and took out the Y in salty and gave it a ED, so salted caramel, which was a complete failure because that one was unscented. So I'm hoping it comes back as is, as it used to be. Excellent. Mint chocolate, I've never had luck with mint chocolate ever. I'm telling you, it came out years ago. It came out with like, God, I hate digging back. It came out with, I believe, a snow apple mint. If anyone of you guys has that one, let me know. It came out around that time. It was more of a winter scent, but then I guess the year after they did it for the fall, so you never know. That one's coming back. I hope it burns well. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they've fixed the issue, wink wink. So mint chocolate's coming back. Kitchen spice, I've never liked it. I've never been a fan, but for you guys, I'll get it and review it, and hopefully I'll like it. You know, time has passed. Haven't smelled it in forever, so you never know. Homemade cookies, I've had luck with it the first time it came out. Second year, total dud, so I will be doing a candle revision for that one if it's great. Ice cream shop, if it has the same packaging, if it looks the same, I'm not going to get it because I don't really like that one, and I've reviewed it. But if it comes back with a new label, I'll definitely get it and review it for all of them if they come back, you know. I've already reviewed them previously. But I'm looking forward to caramel apple. That's like the one I don't even care about the other stuff. That can go wherever. I just need my caramel apple and I'm happy. Creamy nutmeg, no candle, but, you know, whatever. So let's talk about the hand soaps. Now, one in particular I am flipping over for because I didn't even know. Sia ended up mentioning it to me, so I'm like, okay, now I really have to. So the scents are going to be, I guess the forms are deep cleansing and the foaming. We have wild honeysuckle, Vanilla Berry Sorbet, Island Nectar, Ocean Citrus, Rainkissed Leaves, and guess what? Guess what's coming out? Island Margarita. Island Margarita is coming back in hand, so expect to see a ton. I can't even tell you how many because I just don't know. Expect to see a ton. I can't even talk about it. It's just great. So that's that. Now let's do the semi-annual sale classics. Country, and I'll show them to you really quickly. I don't have them all with me, but you know, you get the idea. So you have Country Apple. We have White Tea and Ginger. We have my favorite, Juniper Breeze, Cotton Blossom, and Exotic Coconut. Now, a few years ago, they told me that, or, you know, not just me, but they told fans that they're not going to bring back classics ever again. At one point in time, they were in store as like, you know, like on a separate shelf. That was like 2008, 2009, and they, you know, slowly started to give them the boot, but I was told that they weren't going to come back because people were calling the corporate complaining, you know, every time I go in I can't find it, and this and that, and it's like, well, hey, you snooze, you lose, you know, no one's fault, you know, if you know that semi-annual sale is coming, go in there and get it, but, you know, people have to work and they can't just be there, so I get it. But that was, you know, they, you know, pulled the plug on that, so I'm like, okay, well, fine then. They just start releasing, you know, the vanillas and, you know, the mango mandarin, all that stuff. But I guess fans have requested these scents to come back, and they are back. Also, along with, I didn't mention, let me just say them all. Sheer Freesia, White Tea and Ginger, Juniper Breeze, Cotton Blossom, Exotic Coconut, and Country Apple. Select stores are going to have the Body Splash or Fine Fragrance Mist, whatever you call it now, in select stores. So if your store doesn't have it, do like me, call around, like call this store, call if you're within reach and you don't mind, you know, going out, call around, you might be able to find them. Of course, lotion, shower gel, so basic forms. Also, I was told that Wild Honeysuckle, Rainkissed Leaves, Enchanted Orchid, and Cucumber Melon are coming back too. In, you know, lotion, shower gel. Don't know about the other stuff, but for sure that. I'm definitely looking forward to Cotton Blossom and Juniper Breeze. The other stuff I can do without, but Cotton Blossom, Juniper Breeze, I'm just going to go crazy. Can't wait for that. And let's see. Sorry, I'm going to my little cheat sheet right here. Now we have the Summer Chill Over the Rainbow collection, which is coming out, I guess, the end of the month. That's Coconut Water Chill, Citrus Orchid Chill, and White Mango Chill. Coconut Water Chill has coconut, mango, and citrus. Citrus Orchid Chill has lemon, jasmine, and musk. And White Mango Chill has raspberry, melon, and sandalwood and vanilla. And then for the SAS, the scents are coming, or the collection is going to be called the Summer Love Collection. It's going to be Sugarberry Smash, Mango Melon Twist, and Plum Lily Swirl. For Sugarberry Smash, it's going to be Blackberry, Cranberry, and Clementine. Mango Melon Twist is going to be Pineapple, Apple, and Nectarine. Plum Lily Swirl is going to be Guava Nectar, Raspberry, Lily of the Valley, and Green Apple. You know, I'm at a point to where I go in there when the new stuff comes out, no expectations. I smell it. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. If it's mediocre, it's mediocre. Like, there's really no... I've lost the love and the passion I had for the body care because of the history. Everything's been just so duplicate and, you know, so that whole thing. So I'm kind of over that. So, of course, I'm going to smell them. Of course. If I like it, great. If I don't, I don't. So that's that. Let's see. The discontinued scents are going to be discontinued in store scents, possibly online exclusive scents, Secret Wonderland, Midnight Pomegranate, and Cherry Blossom. You know, I wasn't buying them anyway, even when, you know, I'm able to stack coupons and use, you know, the free item. I wasn't buying them. I just wasn't buying them. I try not to buy any, but if I have a coupon, of course I'm going to get something. And when I usually do, I usually end up getting like a cotton, Sea Island cotton or coconut lime breeze, pink chiffon, something like that. So I haven't really paid attention to these scents in forever, it seems, but Secret Wonderland's something I will stock up on, especially that EDT. Pomegranate, midnight. Did I say pomegranate lemonade before? I know I said something of pomegranate, but if I didn't say that, then I meant to say midnight pomegranate. If I don't like that one, so forget that one. Cherry blossom, a few little things here and there, but you know, these three I don't really mind. I didn't even really care about, so that's that. P.S. I Love You and Orange Sapphire are online, but they could possibly get the boot, but that's subject to change. You just never know. Alright, so that's pretty much what's happening with, oh, and of course, you know that Pure Paradise, Malibu Heat, those are out right now. Pure Paradise, you know, just okay. I love the shower gel. I love the super fruit scrub. Those are great. The other stuff I could do without. Malibu Heat, don't even try it. I can't do it. It smells like Nair to me. Don't like it. There are a lot of other YouTubers out there that will perhaps get it, but this one, no way, Jose. I'm not going to get that one, so sorry about that. Alright, now let's get into the... I'm not looking at my notes. Let's get into like the SAS prep portion of it. So, my little rules are very simple. I mean, it's kind of common sense at this point, but again, if you're new, then I'm here to help. So, number one for me is early bird catches the worm. It's kind of hard for me to say like what's going to happen overall because in my area, it's different from in your area. But if you want to be safe, I would definitely recommend getting there maybe 20 minutes early. You just never know. Like some areas, you know, there are crowds, and then some areas no one even cares. So, you know, you really never know. But to be safe, I would get there probably 20 to 30 minutes early, just so you can get like first dibs on what you want as opposed to getting what's picked over. Because trust me, I've been there. Like stuff's leaking out of the bottle, you got gook and shower gels all over the place, so it gets kind of messy. So get there first so you can get what you want. Now let's talk, and I hate doing this because I don't like being in anyone's wallet, but we have to talk finances because it matters. Finances, they matter. You know, I know everyone can't just spend freely. I know. Trust me, I know. So what I would do, and I would do it at this point, like do it now, like save a little here, save a little there, you know, 5 here, 10 there, so that you can go in and get what you want, so you don't have to feel like, oh, well, I can't get anything because I don't have anything. So I would really start saving a little here, a little there. You know, semi-annual's coming up. Again, save a little here, save a little there. That always helps. Let's talk about shop, save, and presents. This is going to be the good one. So when you shop, you're in that store, you're looking around, make sure you go to what you want first. Don't be a looky-loo. I cannot stand that. People are looking around. Go and get what you want first. Put it in that bag, and then go around and look around for stuff that, I don't really want that, but I'll put it in the bag anyway, just in case. Do that, because when you go in there and you're looking around and you don't grab anything, someone else's hand is going to get that, and you're not going to have anything. So get it while you can. If you know you want it, you know you need it, grab it, put it in that bag, and keep moving. When you're shopping, make sure you have the mindset to spend 20 bucks. Now, very quickly, we have the survey coupons, of course. You know, I have hundreds of these guys. You don't even want to know. I have like a box of them. But it's basically a 10 off 30 promotion. Go in there say, okay, I'm going to spend 30 bucks. I have my coupon, take off 10, bang, boom, pow, $20. Great. So you have those coupons with you. Break up your transactions if you know it's going to be, okay, I want to get this, but this might go a little bit over what I want. do like 1 transaction, 2 transaction, 3 transactions so that you can get, you know, the best bang. Now when you're shopping, you always kind of sort of want to go for the 75% off bid. I mean, I do. But here it is. In the beginning of the sale, everything doesn't go that low or whatever. You can usually see now, and I can reference stuff from like, oh, well, back in 2000, but I want to speak in the present day. So, you know, if you see it and it's at 50, if you really need it, grab it. If it's like, I don't need it, but, you know, for cheaper, I would want it, then I would hold off. But if you really need it, grab it. That's like the main thing. If you need it, want it, love it, you have to get it. Don't even chance it. Because again, someone's going to come up there, soup it up, and you're going to be without anything. Trust me, I've learned the hard way. So everything does not go, you know, the great sales. I mean, well, last year they did the Rio Rumberry and all that stuff. That was 75% off. That was a big deal because a few of us wanted to stock up on that stuff. So if it's 75% off, think about how much stuff you can get. You're getting a lot of stuff plus the coupon on top of that. So you're making out like a bandit. You're getting a lot for a little bit of nothing. So you have to do that. Use those coupons. Right at this point, I don't know if they have the, I think on the flyer it stated that there was like a 10 off 40. That's cool and all, but use a 10 off 30. The other coupons they have out, 20% off coupons, they don't really do those a lot. But, you know, who needs that when you have, you know, the coupon that's 10 off 30? And I believe, God, I can't count for the life of me. I think that's 30%. Ouch. 33%, some kind of percent. All I know is that you spend 30 bucks, you take off the 10, you're spending 20. So that's what you want to do. So body care, I would, me personally, I'll tell you what I want to get at the end of the video, but that's what you want to do. Now let's talk about the present part, because as of this point, we are looking at graduation, you know, people are getting married and all sorts of stuff, you know. This is gift time. Like, go in there, they have a little bit of something for everybody. You know, you can get stuff for your significant other, your hubby, your son, anyone, you know. Send your kids or friends off with, you know, a little bit of fragrance, get them a candle or something like that. Always want to do that because it's just the best time to give gifts. You can hold them off for, you know, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever. And when it comes to scent, like, people don't really care, like, oh, it has to be for, if it's in winter, I have to have a winter scent. No, people want, they want to be surprised with anything. So get whatever you want, hold off, you know, for a gift. It's just, it's super cheap. Why not? So that's my take on that. Again, use those coupons. Do not buy anything without them because it's no good. Also, let's talk about the price adjustments. It's kind of hard to talk about them because sometimes stores won't do it, but I'm going to give you I'm like choking, give you my take on it. I'm sorry, I'm like dying. So my take on it is that usually when they do a price adjustment, it has to be within a 14-day time frame. So for example, if, let's see, if the classics are, let's say $3, and then they go down to $2. Well, it's not a lot, but hell, $1, you know, that can add up. But if you've bought, let's say, 10 classics, $3, so you bought 10, that's what, 30, I think? Use your coupon. You can get a price adjustment even though you've used a coupon. Trust me, I've done it. They actually have to scan the coupon. So if they say, well, if they look at it and go, oh, no, well, you've used a 10 off 30 or you've used this coupon, I can't do it. No, no, no. They have to scan it. And when they scan it, it'll do everything for them automatically. It'll say, well, you know, you're going to get back, you know, 25 cents or however much it's supposed to be. So don't just let them say, well, no, you've used a coupon. There's no. They have to scan it. And very quickly, a lot of people have been coming to me talking about their stores giving them attitude, them being insensitive about returns, exchanges. I'm going to tell you this, and I hope I don't have to say it every single time I look around. If you're not pleased with anything in the store, it's not working out, don't be ashamed. Don't feel embarrassed. Take it back to the store. I'm like, what's the use in keeping it if you don't like it? If you bought a pair of shoes and they just start hurting your feet, do you keep them? No, you take them back to the store. And even if it's a product you bought, you know, a long time ago, it's okay. Like, they want you to be happy no matter what. Trust me, I've talked to customer relations about it. I've had a long talk with them about stuff like that. And I'm like, look, I know how the customer feels and I know how the stores feels. And I'm asking you, you know, do you feel like customers are trying to cheat you guys? I mean, that's what it basically boils down to. And they go, we have that a lot, but if your candle or whatever, it's genuinely and sincerely not working out for you, well, you can take it back to the store and let that be that. So they give you any problems, you know, don't wait around and, well, some of you aren't as forward as me, but, you know, pull out that phone and make a phone call. You can call them and say, hey, this is what's going on, and they can stop it right then and there. No problems, and everything will be great. So just keep in mind that if anything's not up to your standard, you don't like anything, or you feel something's wrong, let customer relations know, because that's what they're there for. They're there to help you. They're not there to just sit there and, you know, watch the phone collect dust. So that's what I think about it. And yeah, basically that's pretty much my tips and trick. Now, I'm able to stack coupons still. I shouldn't say that because you guys, you know, kill me for it, but I am. A few of you have told me that some of your stores let you to. So if you are able to do that, more power to you. You're going to save a lot. Trust me, I know. But if you're not, you know, still break everything up. 30 bucks here, 30 bucks there. Use that 20% or 10 off 30, and you end up spending, you know, 10. Or 20, sorry. Now, as far as candles and what's going to go on sale, I don't have the specifics yet. I can always say that a few of the collections will go half off first. More so the collections that came out in the beginning, but maybe the most popular ones in that collection won't go. You just never know. Like, maybe the fresh picked, that'll go half off first. Some like the tropical drinks, stuff like that. The Italian collection, you really never know. And not everything goes to 50% off or half off, because I know that they have the core collection, you know, the lavender, vanilla, fresh bamboo, and that stuff is core. So if you don't see it in your store, they might end up pulling it, because let's just keep it real and say how it is. People like to go in there and swap out super cheap stuff for the stuff that they really want. So if that happens, they might end up pulling those candles away. So if you see them not there, then you know why. So that's that. Let's see. What else can I talk about? I haven't used every single form in home fragrance. I have used pretty much all of the room sprays, and they're pretty much the same. I've noticed that they like, you know, the same size, same amount, same content, same product. It feels like they're not lasting long as far as the product. Like, you spray it and it lasts for a minute. Like, it lasts maybe an hour or two if you're lucky. But I don't know, like, I went to shake up my lavender vanilla the other day and I feel like it was like gone almost, and I don't even use it a lot. So it's like, I don't know what's up with that, but I can tell you the strongest ones. I mean, you're never going to go wrong with Sweet Pea, Japanese Cherry Blossom, Twilight Woods. Those are like the cream of the crop. Crazy strong, no trouble. But the other ones that are more pleasant, pleasantly scented, would be like the Beach Cabana, Island Margarita, Peach Bellini's crazy light. You need like to spray the whole bottle for you to smell it. I couldn't smell that one at all. What else? Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, it's a great alternative for when you want that fragrance right then. You don't wait for a candle to pull out. You just want the fragrance right then and there. I would check out the room sprays, of course. Pricing, I don't know. You know, usually it's $3, but they can go down. You never know. I haven't used or have I? Yeah, I've used the scent portables. I ended up putting them in my warmer because, you know, for me, scent portables are useless. You know, in the car on a hot day, sure, you can smell them, but it really depends on the scent. Island Margarita was crazy strong for me. Yeah, I haven't used a lot, so I can't really talk about that, but from what others have stated, you know, pretty much unscented. But if they're super cheap, they're cute, you want it, grab it. You need something. And this stuff is also great to boost up your order. So, for example, if you're at like $28 and you need something, you don't want to get like a shower gel that's like, you know, $5. Well, get a little knickknack and just put it in there and, you know, bump up your order. So that's great. It's like a placeholder, if you will. The oils, I've only used a few. Market Peach was not good. Every time I turned around, I had to reapply the oil because it was so light. Forever Red was great. This time around, it's stronger and it's more expensive. It's $7.50, so you might want to steer clear of that one. What else? Lavender Vanilla is great. Fresh Bamboo is always great. Cotton's great. Any scents like that are going to be like super strong and good. Again, I haven't used a lot of them, so I really don't know. The Wallflowers, you know, I don't switch my Wallflowers out. I use them until like there's no more oil left, and then even then, like scent will still come out from them, diffuse. So I use mine until like there's nothing coming out of the actual bulb. So I go through them like maybe a month in a week, and I haven't used them all. I'm using currently, and it's almost done, I'm using Espresso Bar. That one's just crazy, ridiculously strong. It's super crazy. I love that one. I've used the White Barn number 3 Renew and Refresh. That one's crazy strong. Unfortunately, it kind of dissipated week 2, but you know, that's that. And most of them do that from what I've heard, so can't tell you a lot about those, but I've used a few. What else? Get my cheat sheet here. Now, as far as the Summer Love, the SAS scents, I think the Ray of Citrus, all that stuff, those were like 50% off, I think, so like $5. Again, I don't know exact price points at this point, but, you know, I think as it gets closer to semi-annual, because it's still May, so when it gets closer to semi-annual, they'll start, you know, listing the price points and everything. But even on the flyer that says what's coming out, they don't have like price points like they used to. And for those of you that are old school, like me, and know, you know, the ins and odds and ends of it all and in and out of it, you know, semi-annual is not what it used to be. I mean, I think everyone pretty much agrees on that collectively, general consensus. But what I can say is that, you know, make the best of it. Go in there, open mind, and hopefully you can get the best bang for your buck. That's really all it boils down to. Most of us are used to going in there and, you know, scoring big, but those days are over. So again, make do with what's out and shop until you drop. Always know that one store is not going to have what the other stores are going to have. I found out the hard way. Again, I broke my own record last year. I went to a ton of stores. Every store was different. I guess that has to do with timing. So you never know what the case is, but I do know that, you know, my store might have 100, well, I don't know, pumpkin cupcake candles, and your store might have 0. So you just never know. Also, I got a lot of flack for mentioning this the last time around, but I'm going to say it again. The reps work in the store, obviously, and believe it or not, they have first dibs, period. I mean, I've worked in retail, I know how it goes. They have first dib, and they can get what they want first. So if you perhaps go into a store and you don't see anything, and you were in there first, well, you know, the invisible man didn't just come in and buy it up. It happens, so beware of that. I would steer clear away from like the signature stuff that's not going anywhere, because you can get that anytime. Buy 3, get 3 free. What else? Yeah, all the seasonal stuff that's going to be going, exiting. We don't know when, don't know what exact, but pretty sure it'll happen soon. And guys, that wraps up my, God, 40 minutes long. And I like want to drink some water. I'm so thirsty. So let me let you guys go. And I really, really have to thank you for watching. Wink, wink. You guys, please keep watching. It means a lot. So thank you so much for listening and watching. You know you have to comment, rate, subscribe. That's a must. That's just mandatory. As always, God bless you all, and I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks. Love you much. Bye.